A very good morning, guys. Today we are solving a problem on reverse bits. It's a very interesting problem. In order to understand reverse bits, there are some mathematical terminologies, and how to do this in a mathematical manner is also there. And if you see the topic tags of the reverse bits, it is saying mathematical, bit magic, data structure algorithms. But I'm going to explain you a new trick in which we can do this using string class or a string builder class. So the string builder class makes the concept of doing this in very simple manner. Okay, so let's go with that. Statement of reverse bits, we are going to see how this problem can be dealt using the string builder class, and the string builder class makes this problem way more easier and way more less complicated than it actually looks like. Suppose a guy who doesn't know the mathematical implementations, although one should know all these mathematical implementations before solving this type of problems, but still if you don't know the mathematical implementations, you can just know the string builder class and its methods which are inbuilt available in order to do this particular problem. Okay, so first we can see what the problem statement is. Basically, it is saying that we have to take x as an input, x equals to 1, which is a normal integer number. And now what we have to do is we have to give the binary representation in 32 bits. So you can see there are a lot of zeros and there is one 1. So basically what it is saying is that 1 is broken into 32 bits or 32 segments, out of which 31 zeros are present and 1 is there. So 31 zeros plus 1 make up the 32 bits representation, and upon reversing the representation you can see 1 comes in the front and then the 31 zeros are there at the back. Now what we are going to do is we are going to return the decimal value of this particular binary format. So in order to do this, I am going to do this in string builder class, and then I will explain you what are the possibilities in which the string builder class is defined and how it is performing, right? So first we have to take given a number x and reverse its binary form and return the answer. Okay, so first let's us define a class solution. Okay, let us define a class solution. In this class solution, what we are going to do is we are going to make a method which has a return type as long, because this value of the output can be really long, and the input value also, the 32-bit representation also can be very long. So we will take this in long format. So long, say reverse val, and in the value we will take long x. We will take long x. So over here, what we are basically going to do is first let's declare a string y is equals to integer dot to binary string. Integer dot to binary string. So in this integer dot to binary string, what basically we are doing is we are typecasting the particular integer value. So in order to typecast this particular integer value, we are going to pass the integer, we are going to pass the long value of x in this particular parameter. So when we are passing it into the particular parameter, we can see that long of x is being converted to int of x. So because we are typecasting using int of x, so it is converted to int of x. So lastly, what we are going to do is basically we are passing the string value of y, and now we are going to try using implementing the string builder method to append the zeros. So let's suppose we use the string builder method. String builder, say pad for padding. So string builder padding will be equals to the new string builder. So in the padding, what we are going to do is we are going to add the zeros. You can see over here in the questions given, first we have to add 32, 31 zeros, and then the one which is the integer to the left. So we can say int I equals to, we are going to start it from the length of that particular converted string, I less than 32, I plus plus. Now what we are going to do is we are going to pad it. So pad, we can write pad as the variable which we was taken already, and we are going to append the zeros. So append command is given, and then we are passing the zero. Once the zero is being appended over here, we have to close the for loop, and we have to append the one even. So pad dot append the name of the string which is y. So pad dot append y. Next, what we are going to do, we are again going to make a string builder class. The string builder class is basically now converting it into now reversing it. So say string builder z equals to new string builder. We are creating an object of the new string builder class, and string builder, yeah, z. So once the new string builder class is created, what we can do is we can reverse it. So pad dot reverse, which is automatically available in build. We are reversing the padded sentence into z. So when z is reversed, now we are going to return the long decimal value. So we can say long x1 equals to the decimal value, right? So we have to long dot parse long, like the way we write integer dot parsing, we can similarly write long dot parse long. So after that we are going to put z, which is the reverse string dot to string, and we are going to pass 2. So 2 is basically representing the particular given string. The particular given string is in binary format. So long dot to string. Okay. Lastly, we are going to return x1, and let's remove the extra spaces from this particular code. It was an easy little problem on the side, because if we have tried to do with the mathematical implementation of converting it, it would have been taking a lot of time, and the time complexity of the problem is also given, that O log x. So the log of x time complexity can only be achieved if we take the string builder class. I don't know about the other classes, because if we numerically try to append this, it might have taken a bit more time. So let's add it. There's one extra, I guess. This is for which one? Let me check. Solution, yeah. So compile system.out.println ob dot reversed bits. Okay, so we cannot take this value. We have to take the driver method values. So the driver methods is name is reversed bits. This is the problem with working on inbuilt compilers. They can be a pain in your problem, because they have different function names which are not designed by you. It's evaluating. Mm, take a little bit of time, it will be okay, because the value of the input is really long. So you can see 32-bit representation usually takes a lot of time. What string is in binary format, long dot parse long z, error cannot find x1 equals to z dot, okay, z equals to new string builder pad dot reverse, okay, location z variable z of type string builder. So what's the problem? So string y is there, string builder pad is there, pad dot z dot to string, z dot to string. Let's try now. So every time you can see, since the value of the z is the value of the x when changed into 32-bit representation becomes really really long. So the execution time also increases. So now you can see they have given my output as 214748364. Expected output is also most probably the same, but it is still taking a lot of execution time. I don't blame it the compiler's problem. It's because they have given a problem statement with bits and all those things. So it usually takes a bit more time. Let me check the answer. 2147. Okay. What is the input? 214748. Yeah. Let me check it from here. 2147483684. Okay. So let's submit the particular problem statements. Mm, it will surely pass the test cases, because so you can see already it has taken that much amount of time in solving this particular problem. So it will not take another set of, see, I've attempted two times this problem. 0.1 second it is saying, but it's definitely more than 0.1 second, because when you're executing in the online compiler of the GFG, it takes a really long time. So yeah, that was the problem on 32-bit representation. So if you don't know this particular methods, I will just